with the new IPR regime, we thought that probably innovative discoveries will be coming from the pharma industry, but the generic opportunity in fact evaded that. And the new drug discovery is still a challenge. In the meanwhile, from pharma to biopharma, it has switched. The healthcare industry is more into biopharma, biologicals are coming into, and very soon I think the entire healthcare industry will be switching towards biopharma, and in that scenario the capabilities are much more different than the pharma industry. You need expertise and capabilities for protein expression, purification, characterization, and of course in that also biosimilars have come up. The first recombinant vaccine that came up with the pioneering contribution of Dr. Guntaka Varaprasad Reddy from Shanta Biotech, and that really revolutionized the entire vaccine industry in the country. And many other biotech companies have come up, but again similar to generics, here also no innovative product. And so as the biologicals, biosimilars, as Lanka was mentioning, that is the emerging market, and we need to switch from pharma to biopharma. And I think Indian industry has to graduate from the biosimilars and generics to the new drug discovery part, and that is where the challenges lie. And see, the pharma is scared of new drug discovery because it is highly risky, time consuming, and requires huge investments. So that is the kind of mindset. But I think if a couple of companies show that it is capable, that we should be able to put up that kind of new drugs into the market, then maybe everybody will follow it. So what is the way forward to enter into the new way of new models into drug discovery? We need to adopt new models. So new models are, any discovery has to come from the academic institutions. That's how the global multinational companies have come up. Wherever you see, the discoveries have come up from small companies started by the academic professors from academic institutions. So these small companies come up with innovative discoveries, and so academy in the forefront. If you keep academy in the forefront, and the leads can be taken up by the industry later. So industry at later stages of development. But the most important, as Srinivas was mentioning, how to bridge this kind of gap, because so the model that is required is the push and pull model. So that the push models is that whatever the kind of leads that are coming up emanating from the academic institutions, the academicians should drive or pull the industry to it. And at the same time, the industry also has to push the academic institutions towards innovative discoveries. And so this is where, of course, the present government is really putting a lot of pressure on academic institutions to move towards applied research. And that's where the institutions like CCMB has opened up the doors. At one time, these institutions, they were not even allowing industry people into the campus. Today, the doors are open. And so right government mindset is there, and this is the time that we should explore and exploit and come up with such kind of collaborations, which I am sure will lead to new discoveries, not only just biosimilars or generics. And so the government initiatives, there are many of them. I need not, I am sure every industry knows about setting up biotech parks, incubation centers. Every institution is setting up, including University of Hyderabad is also setting up incubation center, and funding opportunities for startup companies, specifically if see, innovative compounds are being developed by academic institutions or other entrepreneurs. BIRAC has come up with a huge kind of funding, starting from biotechnology ignition grants, small business innovative research grants, and BIPP, CR contract research schemes, many other. And of course, Technology Development Board is the one which has done a tremendous service for the growth of biotech industry in India. The Santa Biotech and Bharat Biotech have survived such a long period, gestation period, mainly because the support that has come up from the Technology Development Board. And of course, we have been doing this kind of effort to bring the academy and industry as part of Federation of Asian Biotech Associations. I think somewhere in 93, 94, we started the Biotech, All India Biotech Association, started various activities, and then in 2004 we established the Federation of Asian Biotech Association. Earlier we were doing at the country level. We provided a forum for academy, industry and government bodies to come together and interact and exchange. And this has been going on for the past several years. Those of you who have attended the BioAsia 2017 might have seen how exactly it has grown up today, and it has become the major forum in Asia or even in the global level for providing such a kind of platform for academy industry to come together and then interact. And so we, as part of this Federation of Asian Biotech Association and BioAsia, in order to promote innovation, we have introduced innovation awards. Innovation award for young scientists below the age of 35 and Young Minds award. So that's how we started nurturing innovation and promoting the entrepreneurship. And so we also organized a global innovation cluster meet in Hyderabad, and we are also planning to hold Hyderabad Innovation Cluster meeting maybe very soon, and take the help of Lanka Srinivas in organizing that. And to give some information about the University of Hyderabad, it is one among the top 5 universities in the country, and with 12 schools of study, not only sciences but even others, over 400 faculty and over 5,000 students. University of Hyderabad is devoted for mainly postgraduate teaching and excellence in research. And schools of life sciences, chemistry and physics are rated the best in the country, and in fact the School of Chemistry is rated the best in Asia also. And it is university received the Best University Award from the President of India in 2015, and also several other recognitions for the university. And the School of Life Sciences specifically, it is one of the largest in the country with around 60 faculty members, and we have 60 postdocs and 350 PhD scholars and another 300. You see, we have more number of PhD students than the MSc MTech students. So that is the emphasis that was given for research. Faculty decorated with various recognitions from national and international agencies, and we have published in high impact journals and actively involved in engaging with pharma and biotech industries, and a number of collaborations are going on between various national and international institutes and universities. If you see the School of Life Sciences, those of you who have visited the School of Life Sciences will see it is a circular building which is almost 1 meter less to the Parliament building that you see, and it has all the infrastructural facilities in genomics, proteomics, metabolomics, and imaging facilities, bioinformatics center, and biosafety level 3. This is the facility where you can work on pathogenic organisms, highly infectious organisms also you can work. And within the university we have nano center, and which can be used for characterization of various nanomaterials. Akrahem is the center established by the Defense Department with 100 crores funding for developing novel materials. And Center for Molecular Simulation and Design, which is very essential for drug discovery, is there within the campus. And Central Instrumentation Laboratory, highly sophisticated equipment